Good morning. We are headed to the pool indoors because you know what? For the first time in about 3.5 months, Texas decided to join fall and it is currently raining. So yeah, I'm gonna get wet during a swim practice, but we're gonna make sure the lightning drill, we play it safe here. So we're gonna go discuss a couple of items regarding taper, regarding the taper blues, understanding what it means and how to hopefully execute a good race day. So 2,500, 2,700 yards in the books, maybe maximum. So I learned something new today. The equipment is outside and it's storming right now. So they don't want me to get electrocuted if lightning hits the pool equipment. So like a responsible civilian and former lifeguard, we're gonna take it as a sign to come back later. I am the taper king. Like, don't get me wrong. This is a little bit different through a triathlon. When I was a swimmer, oh my gosh, I'd pee sitting down. I'd take the ladder to get out of the pool. I wouldn't take extensive note, take the elevator up one flight of stairs. So I take taper very seriously. Take 2 for the pool. BPN, G1M. Taper, according to the dictionary, means a gradual reduction. So when you're an endurance athlete, you kind of work through different peaks and plateaus of your training. Usually, especially for a triathlon or marathon training, those big endurance kind of sports, you're going to be kind of progressively working towards a plateau of work. In the last 3 to 4 weeks, biking, I've averaged roughly around 150, 175 miles. Running, I've been equating to roughly 25 to about 32 miles per week. The first myth that I always like to debunk is, well, now it's my time to try. No, in reality, you need to build up your base, train the way you want to, compete in a race and execute it. So then that way come taper, when you are deloading and kind of putting a little less emphasis on volume and a little bit more emphasis on the fine-tuning details of things, you can execute a perfect race plan. Like, your work isn't necessarily taper, your reward is taper. You just feel the taper blues. You feel like you got a sniffly nose, you've got a little bit more aches and pains than normal, and in reality, that is more than likely a cause because your muscles and your body is finally able to relieve some of the stress that it's been under. The taper blues are definitely, I would say, fact. However, the mental side of it all is you can't let that kind of sniffle turn into a sneeze and all of a sudden convince yourself that you're sick. Understand how your body feels throughout training, but also know and understand you can utilize taper as a time to really recover your body. Myth number 3, I'm gonna lose all my fitness. You've done plenty of fitness leading up to your race, your competition, whatever the case may be. You still have a strong foundation and base to get you to the starting line and compete to the best of your ability. What really you need to do with the reduction of training that you go through during a taper is allow yourself to get mentally fit. Visualize and go through mental toughness and training. Imagine a perfect race execution. The book called The Brave Athlete here, there are actually only 4 items that you can control the controllables on during race day. The first one is equipment. Everything on your equipment is in your control. You have visually seen it, you have checked it in, everything looks good. Second thing that you can control, effort. The third thing that you can control is your overall attitude. You can control your eyes, same thing with ears. Make sure that they're positive, you give yourself positive self-talk. So that is from The Brave Athlete. Highly encourage, it is a wonderful read, wonderful listen for me in my case. I downloaded it on Audible. We're finally at the pool for take 2 here. 600 or 700 warm up, and then I'll probably throw in some like medium to mid distance, anywhere between 200 to 400 repeats. And 3 500s, 1 straight, 1 broken at 250, and we're gonna go 5 1s. Today's snackable on the bike is Scratch energy chews. Matcha and lemon. Woo! Another interval done. Oh, another deer. It's a bug. Between my intervals, I am practicing grabbing nutrition, slowing down the motion. One more interval left here. Good morning. I don't know, I love taper. I'm very good at taper. More bucks here, dang. A bit longer on the interval here, so I'm gonna shut up and get to pedaling. Wrapping up the ride here. There we go. What to see if he's on Strava. See you on the run. It is starting to feel like fall. I'm gonna say the F word because it's like the middle of September. 7 miles on tap here. We go. 7 miles this morning was relatively easy. Average pace was 7:22. Average heart rate, it was finally sub 130 there. So we're as ready as we're gonna get, I think. We're gonna enjoy the last week of taper, mentally, physically, visually preparing myself for race day. We will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. As always, go make it a great day.